Hello and welcome back to Sarah's Sugar Shack. This is part 24 of my Tales of Vesperia, the Definitive Edition playthrough. I have to apologize. It's been about 3 weeks since I recorded anything. I was a lot more focused on finishing my other playthrough, and then once I finished it, I was doing the 2X dungeons that come after. So it's been quite a while. On our last adventure, we left Nordopolica to chase after Regay, who turned out to be Jaeger. Surprise, surprise. We fought the Giganto monster, the Hermit Drill, and we defeated Petripus, however you say his name, Terrapus I think it is, and successfully got secret mission number 10. Unfortunately, of course, Jaeger escaped, and now we're going to chase him into the Sands of Kogorh. It seems like it was forever ago, like I said. But let's leave here. I just went back to the healing save, so that's where we actually fought him. And we've got no treasures or chests or anything. We can just head up to the desert here for some scenes.
What is with this heat?
We've passed through the caverns and come out on the other side of the mountains.
So you mean...
Those are the Sands of Kogorh.
Whoa. You made it all the way there?
The Sands of Kogorh. Pharaoh's here.
I'm going on to meet Pharaoh.
Good for you.
Wait! We can't just let you go alone! I mean, our job right now is to protect you.
Well, we did get the stolen box back, right?
Yeah, I guess we can't just keep chasing him around. All right, we'll take care of him next time.
Hold on. Are you seriously going? Do you know what you're saying? This is a desert. It's hot. People die here, get it?
I'm ready for it, I think.
Well, technically you're not ready for it because you don't have any of the supplies, but whatever.
The desert is divided into 3 regions.
Huh?
The foothills to the west, the center where it's hottest, and the massive peaks to the east.
Hey, hold on.
There's a town between the end of the western foothills and the central area.
Where did you hear that?
I went there with a friend once. It's a nice town built up around an oasis.
We'll hold off on any major decisions until we get there then.
Sounds good to me. Old Raven wouldn't be able to think straight till he cools off.
What are you gonna do, Patty? What's that treasure you're searching for? Maristella, was it?
No, we won't be finding it here.
Well, I can't guarantee you'll find any clues in that town, though.
Don't worry. As long as there are people, I'm sure there'll be clues.
Well, there are people living there.
Then I'll be joining you. Rita.
I know. We'll make that our first destination.
Alright, so let's just head on over there. It's really not very far at all. It's like a couple of steps once we get out of this cavern, really. Now, another reason it was 3 weeks until I started recording again is I also wanted to spend a couple of days getting caught up. If you'll notice from the ridiculous awesome weapons that I've got now, I wanted to finish the game and get caught up to where I am now. So I'm actually playing a second playthrough right now instead of the original version that we were playing together. So,
No time to think.
Just beat him senseless and you'll win.
I spent a lot of time getting really good grade at the start. So now I've just kind of left everybody on their full damage. I'm not worrying too much about the fatal strikes right now because I want the battles to be a bit quicker for the sake of the video. Yeah, these weapons that everybody has is from the new X dungeon that's at the end of this. It's a pretty cool dungeon.
Seems like a pretty sleepy town.
Well, in this heat?
Can see the Wonder Chef over there.
There are knights even here, though.
I don't recall seeing such intimidating people here the last time I came. All right, I'm off to search for clues about the
You're leaving?
Oh, so you want me to stay a little longer, eh?
Got a little bit of a crush there, Carol?
Well, it's been fun and all, but I'm sure Patty's got things she needs to take care of.
Then I guess it's time for me to be off.
Be careful out there.
All right, shall we each go our own way for now? Okay,
sorry,
then,
guys.
let's meet up in front of the inn after sunset.
Okay, see you then.
So I've got everybody in, well, except
No
for
easy thing looking out for everybody else.
I think
Estelle
we all could use a little time to think things over.
and Rita.
The kids are all right.
I've got them in their second costumes that they get from the spa, Jormgen. Quite nice, most of them. Okay, and another good thing about this being my second playthrough is I really just don't need to stock up on anything ever, and you don't have to sit and watch me synthesize things because there's nothing left to synthesize, so that is good news. So let's go talk to everybody.
Oh, where are you off to?
Nowhere in particular, just going on a walk. What about you? Where were you going?
I just wanted to get a look at the desert terrain we were going to be headed into next.
It's good to be prepared. So how was it?
It was hot,
Well, I assumed as much.
but it wasn't as hot as I thought it'd be.
Well, okay. But what I wanted to know was if Pharaoh was out there.
Right, that'd be nice.
Oh well, I guess we couldn't expect him to be that easy to find. What?
You want to go out and check for yourself?
No, that's okay. If we head out to look for him, we should do it together.
Oh, I see.
Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a coughing fit as per usual. So we might as well just talk to Raven since he's right here.
Hey, old man. Sorry to have dragged you all the way out here. Whoa, what's with that face?
Hearing you apologize like that puts me a little bit on edge is all.
I have to say this is my favorite Raven face.
I mean, you still have to deliver that letter to Bellius, right?
Yeah, but if I can't see her until the new moon, then that's that, ain't it? Till then, I'm at the mercy of the princess's whims.
Aren't we all?
Well, well, aren't you easygoing? You sure about that? If we spend too long out here and you miss the new moon, the Don will yell at you for sure.
Oh no, not yelling.
Nah, I'm used to being yelled at. If I gotta wait, I can wait until the next new moon. It ain't like we're gonna run out of new moons anytime soon.
Actually.
You certainly sound patient. You sure about this?
Of course. Patience is something you'll learn with age.
Ugh, I swear.
Oh, not all of us.
Well, making the right decisions is part of being an adult too.
I know, like, toddlers who have more patience than my mom.
I'll leave as soon as I feel like I have to. Anyway, let me travel with you kids for a while longer.
Sure, whatever you want.
Okay. We got Carol over here. Now, when I did this run through and timed it out the first time, it said 40 minutes, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know.
I feel like my world is crashing down around me.
I don't think it could possibly be 40 minutes after this, but anyways, let's enjoy Carol's antics.
I can't believe Ruin's Gate was secretly selling weapons. And that they were smuggling them illegally out of ruins.
Sometimes you have to have shadow where there's light, I guess.
That's so sad, though.
It is so sad, though, but what he said is so true, unfortunately.
Oh, you don't need to worry about those guys. Just keep living your life the way you know is right, and lead brave Vesperia to victory with pride.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we need to worry about Pharaoh for now.
Yeah, we finally made it into the desert.
Hey, once we're done with this commission, you think we could go back to Dawngress for a bit?
Well, let's wait until we've wrapped up our current job to talk about that.
Good for him for wanting to go back to Dawngrest. That's good confidence improvements. Sorry, I've got the window open, and spring has finally arrived, but with it comes apparent allergies that are really bad this year.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, I think there's nobody that way. We're gonna head down to the beachy beach. We can talk to Patty over here.
Huh? You're still here?
What? Were you feeling lonely and came to find me?
Isn't the reason that you've been wandering around here because you're the one who's lonely and wanted to see me?
You got me. Now marry me.
I'll consider it when you're an adult.
She's so ridiculous.
Who are you?
Just an acquaintance of hers.
He's my husband.
Well, whatever. I got the info about the Estelle that you wanted.
I appreciate that.
But first, is it true that you're Ifrid's granddaughter?
Huh?
It's a rumor I heard. Is it true? So it is true. If that's the case, then I can't give this to you. If it gets out that I did business with the granddaughter of a guy who broke the guild's rules, no one will trust me.
Ifrid is...
I don't know about you, but for those of us who live in the world of the guilds, Ifrid is the most unforgivable guy out there. I can't afford to be involved with someone going around claiming to be one of his relatives. So don't you show your face in front of any of us ever again.
Pretty
and
harsh.
If you pull anything on any of the members of my guild out of resentment, we're not gonna take it lying down. I can guarantee you'll regret it if you think that World Cellar is no more than a map-making guild.
But I'd never do anything like that.
Oh, really? In any case, the blood of a coward who would attack ships while feigning to protect them runs through your veins. I can't even begin to guess what's running through your head.
You know what? Probably a lot of the same things that a lot of, 10-year-old girls think.
And as for you, I don't know if you're really her husband, but I'd suggest steering clear of this one.
You don't know anything about her. What an asshole.
So you just take it all in silence, huh?
I just don't know whether he's actually my grandfather and what actually happened in that massacre. I don't know what's true and what's a lie, whether he was a villain or a saint.
And I know in previous videos I have complained about not knowing what's going on with this, and I finally know what happened, and I promise I won't spoil it for anybody. But it's very satisfying to know what happened.
All I know is that my grandfather was very important to me. That is why I can neither admit or deny what people say.
So you don't even know who you are yourself, huh?
I know that much at least.
Then wasn't there something you could have said?
It's okay. I'm used to people saying all sorts of things about my grandfather. I don't care about any of that nonsense. I'll just keep searching for treasure in my own way.
You're putting on a pretty tough act. You better not start crying once you're all on your own.
What good would crying get me? You see, my motto is, no matter how tough the situation is, crying gets you nowhere.
That's a good point.
Well, I guess it's really none of my business. Still, it's not like you can go treasure hunting without any clues.
Oh, don't worry. I've got clues. Later.
To have her, carefree confidence and ability to not cry over the stupidest things. Okay, let's get you. hurry. So I do suggest trying to start mastering the recipes as quickly as you can. On this playthrough, I've been, well, I started out with Yuri because in the playthrough that this is based off of, it took me the entire game, and Estelle mastered every single recipe. Rita's mastered half of the recipes. And then there are a couple of the TP recipes that like individual people have mastered. And I did a lot of grinding in that and like religiously cooked after every single battle. So it takes a lot if you want to have every character master cooking every recipe that there is out there. So just something to keep in mind. Let's go talk to Estelle over here.
Yuri.
Hey, why the long face?
Is the desert really as dangerous as they say?
I don't think Rita'd joke around with such a serious look on her face.
Yeah, I guess not. I've dragged all of you all the way out here.
You should stop worrying about all of us.
Huh?
I mean, we're just doing what we feel like doing. But what about you? What do you...
Me?
I mean, really, they're just making up excuses so that they can all stay together.
You were saying that you need to figure out who you are, weren't you?
Yes, that's true, but...
Estelle, you're brave Vesperia's client. If you tell us to go somewhere, we'll go there. And if you tell us to go for you, we'll find Pharaoh and drag him back here.
Yuri... Then
There's no need to rush to give me an answer. Take your time.
Okay. And all that's left now, I believe, is Rita. And we can find her in the inn. There's some important guy back here, but unfortunately we can't get to him till a little bit later. Oh, dude.
You can't open that without a key.
I know.
Are you really gonna return it?
Yes, I am. You got a problem with that?
Nope.
You saw what happened in Nordopolica. This thing made it so I couldn't control my magic. The clear CL crystal inside this box interferes with air somehow.
Interferes with air? How could a tiny box like this do something like that?
I don't know. That's why I wish I could open this box somehow.
There's a good chance that we'd be able to find a key for the box in Jormungand.
For me, this doesn't have anything to do with Estelle wanting to return it anymore.
So then you're gonna look for the town of Jormungand that was mentioned in that diary?
Yes, if I can.
If you can.
I can't leave Estelle behind.
Sure you can, if you want to.
I'd like to leave her behind, but I can't. I've never had a problem like this before. Why? She couldn't be serious about going alone into the desert, could she?
Oh, sorry guys. Total coughing fit. Oh, that was bad.
Carol, this is for you.
Huh? What's going on, Estelle? What's this?
This is payment for your services. I'm sure you'll be able to sell it for quite a sum. I want to thank you all for everything you've done.
Huh? What do you mean? You haven't found what you're looking for yet.
I'm afraid I must take my leave from you here.
Take your leave? What are you gonna do?
You're not thinking of going alone, are you?
Of course she is.
My desire to meet Pharaoh is a personal one.
Are you crazy? That's way too dangerous!
Which is why I must go alone. I won't have the rest of you caught up any further in my own selfish quest.
Do justice and punish the unjust.
Huh?
Oh,
There's
trigger
no
finger.
justice in letting Estelle march into the heart of the desert all by herself.
I don't think I have it in me to break our laws. How about you, Carol?
Right!
That's how I feel, Rita.
It seems those are the rules.
I'm terribly flattered, really, but I'm afraid I can't let you.
What are you gonna do to stop us?
Estelle, wait! Have you all lost your marbles? We're talking about a force of nature here.
Which is why we're all going together.
I'll admit I'm a little scared, but I can't just let Estelle go off like that.
You talk some sense into them.
If I start whining now, I'll have to go all the way back to Nordopolica by myself, right? That's no fun.
Ooh, there's no reasoning with any of you. Are you sure you're dead set on this?
Yes, I've thought a lot about this. You all have something that's important to you. A goal you give everything to achieve. I realized that I didn't have anything like that for myself. And I knew I had to find a purpose of my own, something I can dedicate myself to. I made the decision to begin this journey, and I have to finish what I've started. This...
Sorry, just ruined
Okay,
beautiful
okay,
speech.
you win. So we'll be aiming for the desert center.
Even my dog just like let out a big sigh, like, God.
Huh?
Hey, I tried talking sense into you idiots.
Rita.
There's actually no real need for you to come, Rita.
Oh, yes, there is.
You've got your Air Krena research to worry about, don't you?
There's no telling what you idiots will get into if I don't keep an eye on you. The Air Krena isn't going anywhere. I'll go check up on it later. But we're not leaving until we've taken care of all our preparations.
Smart girl. So Estelle has on the outfit you probably remember from trying to be sexy in, not Halure, Heliord. Carol has on the warehouse master outfit that you get from doing all the warehouses. And then Yuri and Raven have on the outfits you get, the second outfits you get from the spa. Rita has the Spotlight Hog outfit on. You get that on Nam Kabam Island for one of the side quests of doing like a play.
I'm sorry to be such an inconvenience to you all.
I think we had a pretty good idea things would turn out like this from the start.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Huh? Where's Judith?
Everything settled?
And hers is also a second spa outfit.
Yeah.
Well, what did you decide?
We're going to the center of the desert.
I had a feeling, so I've made some arrangements. The innkeeper has agreed to help us.
We'll want to be good and rested before we leave this town behind, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You're always thinking about your next nap, aren't you?
Yeah, but I sleep so much better if I have a little company.
Oh, don't be gross, Raven.
I wonder what Pharaoh will do.
Perfect. So there's no real need to stock up, but I will just double check. I might want to pick up a couple of those actually. Perfect. And just double check. Oh, lots of vegetables to buy, I should say. So I'll just turn this down a little bit. And then part of, excuse me, Oh, I just completely lost my train of thought. Oh well. Second playthrough. So just so you know what I've got on this one, it is double galled, and then I don't think I got 2 times. Oh no, I did get 2 times experience on this one. I've kept the power of the fell arms. What else did I do? Of course, I kept everybody's arts and skills and items, and we've got 99 items now. But a bitch ain't one. And then, derp. Anyways, let's just go on and talk to the innkeeper here.
Can we stay the night here?
Hello. Welcome to the desert oasis Mantaic.
What's with this night?
Well, will you be staying the night?
Yeah, we're going into the desert, so we came into town to gather provisions and get some rest first.
Oh, so it's you who wanted provisions for going into the desert. You know, it's...
We know it's dangerous.
Oh, I see. In that case, I'll get your provisions together before you set out. Your stay will cost 400 gold. Is that okay?
I guess.
Have a nice day.
This town kind of gives me the creeps.
Mm-hmm.
All these nights stick out like sore thumbs.
Anyway, time to get some sleep. Sleepy times!
So weird.
Man, I just can't relax with the night standing out at the entrance.
It bothers you?
Yeah, it does.
If they're here to protect us, there ain't nothing wrong with that, is there?
All right, everyone. Let's get some sleep. Yeah, thanks for the help.
I don't know your reasons for going out into the desert, but it would really be a good idea for you to stay in town.
Estelle, that seems kind of rude to be standing behind the desk. Just... Oh, I guess... No,
Thanks. We've already put a lot of
seems
thought
kinda
into
rude.
it.
I see. Well, as I promised.
Our canteens are this small?
Looks like enough to me.
Yeah, we should be able to get more water from certain types of cacti growing in the desert.
Right. If we use them to fill up our canteens whenever we need more water, we should be fine. You sure know a lot.
How many, like, times does she have to say she's been through the desert?
Thank you very much. You've been a great help.
It's the least I could do. I'm giving that to you, so don't hesitate to use it as much as you like. Go out and turn right where the road forks. You'll find a lake at the end of the road. You'll be able to fill up your canteens there.
Why, thank you.
Gotcha.
By the way, what was with the knight who was here?
He was guarding me all night. I was so nervous.
One lie after another.
Oh, the look on his face.
That was a supervisor. The knights are here to make sure that townspeople don't talk freely to visitors from outside of town.
Why would they do something like that?
I don't understand the reasons, but it's on the magistrate's orders. People other than merchants like myself aren't allowed out of their houses.
I see. That's why we didn't see any townspeople outside.
I wonder if there's a crooked magistrate here too.
Dun dun dun.
There was no magistrate in this town until recently, and then finally he arrived.
Really?
Yes. The Imperial Knights have started to move into Nordopolica of late. It seems they may have already gone in to arrest Bellius. The appointment of a new Imperial Magistrate to our town seems to be related to that as well.
The Imperial Knights are going to arrest Bellius?
They say that Bellius had something to do with engineering the Great War behind the scenes.
Bellius did that?
That's what they're saying in town. Well, I don't think the Empire will be able to do much so long as Palestrale's there, but... Thank you very much for your business.
Wait!
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks
don't
for
be
the
an
help.
idiot, Carol.
Let's go fill up at the lake.
Okay, save be save. I remembered what it was I was going to say. I have a new setup. I finally set up my office. I'm sitting in there. So hopefully the sound and everything will be better. And
we filled up our water. I think we're ready to
puppy
go.
will be less annoying.
Right. Stop it! Let go!
Bad boys and girls that break curfew must be punished by the magistrate.
No way! We're going to look for Mommy and Daddy!
Leave these children to me. I'll see that they're properly disciplined.
Stay out of this, stranger.
Please, forgive these children. I will go and apologize in person to the magistrate on their behalf.
Hey, wait, aren't you? My deepest apologies.
Do you think that maybe I could have handled that better?
Hey, it worked, didn't it?
Thanks for saving us from those bad guys.
What are your names?
My name's Alf. My sister's Layla.
What happened
She
to
looked
your
like
mom
she
and
was
dad?
just gonna like fall
They
backwards
got
for a
taken
bit.
into the desert in the magistrate's big wagon. Someone told me they're going to look for Pharaoh.
Pharaoh?
Yeah.
But what do you think they're planning on doing once they find him?
And using the townspeople to do their dirty work? It's despicable.
Hey, bro, are we gonna go look for Mommy and Daddy?
No, you're not. If you kids go into the desert, you'll die for sure.
For sure.
Judith.
We'll look for your parents. You kids can't go out into the desert.
Really?
I don't lie. You don't mind, do you, Carol?
Nope. Fine by me.
You're surprisingly agreeable.
His guild is guided by justice, after all. Thanks, everyone!
Oh my god.
Here, take this, 'cause you're so nice. A glass bead?
It's a precious gem.
It's our reward for taking the job.
Now that we've gotten paid in advance, we've got our work cut out for us, don't we, Carol?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
But what concerns me is that the Empire is investigating Pharaoh.
As it should. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of cling to the right here. And just go and save again. Okay, perfect. And I just want to double check on the food. I should probably get a bit more beef because a lot of the recipes seem to call for beef. Okay, and how are we doing for time? Okay, perfect. So we should get another scene right away over here.
Yuri? What's the matter?
I was just thinking about what the magistrate here could be planning. It's so strange that he'd be looking for Pharaoh. Though I guess it makes sense if the Empire wanted to eliminate a monster that was trying to kill the princess.
But they don't know that he's after Estelle yet, do they?
So why are they going after him then?
Dun, dun, dun.
How should I know?
And we still don't know why there's a curfew in the town.
Anyway, first we should go to the Sands of Kogorh.
Right. We can look into the mysteries of this town once we come back.
If we don't rescue those kids' parents soon, they'll keel over in this heat.
That's true.
So then, to get to the middle of the desert, we should go through here, right?
Yes, I think the parents of those children were probably taken this way too.
All right, let's go.
Welcome to the Sands of Kogorh.
There's no shade anywhere.
I never imagined it would be this hot.
Nobody'd last long out here without the proper supplies.
What's with him? He looks like he's out for a walk in the park.
Hey, old man. Aren't you hot?
Hot? Heck yeah. I'm sizzling over here. Burning right up.
That lousy.
I feel like the temperature goes up every time somebody says the word hot.
We'll be fine, so long as we remember to keep our water well stocked.
Right, the cacti.
The parents of those children are out there with no supplies whatsoever.
We do have Pharaoh to look for, but...
Yes. Would it be alright if we took care of Alf and Layla's request first?
But...
You've more than fulfilled your obligation to me.
Heck yeah, we have.
Estelle!
Okay then, let's find their parents.
Was that Pharaoh?
Then he really is somewhere in the desert.
Settle down. You'll get plenty of attention once we're done helping those kids.
Okay, I feel, as much as I really enjoy Carol's outfit, that he's just not dressed properly for the desert. So let's see. No, I don't want any of those. Towel fanatic, that's what I'm looking for. Leave it like that. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time left, but not enough time to really go into the desert because it's a dungeon. So as you can see here, on the right, there's a filter, canteen filter. So you've got to like fill up, and if it gets to 0, then you start losing health. But we should never have to worry about that. This is probably one of my least favorite dungeons. It's so annoying. It's huge. It's hard to like tell where you've been. So it's best to just like kind of hug the map on the left side, then hug the map on the right side. And then as you go through the desert, it turns into like it'll just switch between day and night, which is good because then you can get both enemies for your monster book. And then there is one of the star things at night. I can't remember what they're called. I think they're just called superstars.
Any of you have those?
Oh man, sorry, losing my train of thought so bad today. Right, you need the superstars, all of them to get what they drop, like the dark gem, light gem, red gem, because you'll need those to make a bunch of items and other stuff when you're synthesizing. Okay. So we're just going to leave the desert because I don't want my canteen bottle to get to 0. And then it just kind of brings us in between the town. Later on, you do get the option to just walk on top instead of having to go through the dungeon. In case you haven't guessed, where we want to be going is just directly ahead of us, but we're not going to be getting there for a while. So thank you. Actually, let's just head back in. There's something we need to do. There's a scene that we need to get. I don't think we can get it yet. But it's worth just giving a try since the video's a little bit shorter right now. Because I almost missed it on my first playthrough. Perfect, and we're gonna get it. Hey, Estelle. Oh, Yuri. Is that what you were gonna give us as payment? Yes, it's a memento of my mother. Your mum? She passed away? Yes, when I was a child. What about your mother, Yuri? It happened when I was a baby. I don't even remember what she looked like. I see. I thought that I was special to never have a father or mother while I was growing up. But you and Carol and even Rita, you all grew up by yourselves too. And even Judith. Well, in my case, everyone in the lower quarter helped raise me. Everyone in the castle helped to raise me too. But I still felt lonely sometimes. Whenever that happened, I would look at this memento and think of my mother. It helped bring my spirits up a little. What are you doing trying to give away something so important to you? You should keep it safe. After I started this journey, I completely forgot about the memento of my mother. I think because I was with you, Yuri. I didn't need it anymore. I had stopped getting lonely. Daw. Are you going to get rid of it? We all have to leave our old memories behind. Everyone else is living fiercely and not worrying about the past. I need to learn how to grow up and move on too. If you don't want it, let me hold on to it for you. Yuri? The time will come when you're going to need it. You're going to want to reevaluate who you are. You'll need it to remind yourself who you were and how far you've come. You don't want to regret any rash decisions now that you'll regret later. Maybe you're right. But until then, please take care of it for me, Yuri. If I lose sight of where I'm going, I may have to fall back on it. There'd be nothing wrong with that either. Aw. So not only is it a beautiful, cute little scene, you need the mother's memento to get one of the secret missions. I can't remember what number it is, but it's in our fight against Estelle. We have to use it. And actually that's a block scene, so I won't even be able to record that for you guys, I guess, but that's okay. So now that we've got that, I'll just head back outside. I'm going to pause or save and end the video here again. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you will join me soon for part 25. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.